don't even want to make this fancy. It's crazy to think. I'm Eric. A little over a year ago, I was homeless in a campground. And the true story is, a year later, I'm living with family, and I am a top driver at my company. And for the first time in my life, I purchased a new vehicle. Can I afford it? Probably can be tight as hell. Probably only because I live with family. But when opportunities present themselves, you gotta take them. You gotta jump. Since I was 16, I was gifted cars that I cherished, but 176,000 miles, leaking oil. I thought the financial system was against me because when I was 16, I wrote a check to the DMV and it took them 7 weeks to cash it, and I had written other checks the weeks before. And then 7 weeks later, the DMV check comes out and causes 4 or 5 others to bounce and lands me with NSF fees. So I basically give up my financial future instead of planning. Food, I just ate too much carbs and sugar my entire life. Sports, I was an amazing athlete but never stretched. Music, I wanted to do drums, but you had to do piano in the summer and I didn't even bother. And I quit at the first lesson. But every step of the way, I had parents, a mom, a dad who I lost 2 years ago. My life, through most people, if you look at YouTube and go, "Wow, that guy fell off," but the exact opposite. I think social media can be a good thing, but I think the compare culture ruins it. Am I most famous on YouTube? I drove a 10-year-old plus car that I got a loan for because I was making good money back then but didn't know how to save budget. I couldn't get approved for a loan. And when I finally did, it was like less than half the amount of money I was making a month. And everybody told me not to pay it off. And the day after I bought the car, I got sideswiped. And I never fixed it, even though it wasn't my fault. And I love that Chevy Impala. It's not a sad symbol to see myself in a new car and go, no. People see him and then they go, now he's got to deal with a new struggle, paying that little extra for the car. But that little extra car is the same thing that he can now tell his friends yes when an opportunity presents itself. If you want to go somewhere. Instead of in the past is, I don't know, man, I don't have money saved in case my car blows up. So then you don't live life. I'm thankful that I got a second chance because of YouTube. I'm thankful that I didn't learn how to save money and fell to the bottom of the earth. I am thankful that from the bottom of the earth, I rose back up with the help of family, with reaching out, with talking, with building a network of people. Yes, I controlled the circle. Yes, I could have went a lot faster. Yes, people wanted to see change a lot faster, but I went at my own pace. You have power and potential, but only you know your goals, what you're capable of, and what you're willing to do to get there. And for me, the new car was everything. And now I can say yes to people. I can be proud of my community, my town. I can grow. Whether I last at this job forever, find another one, or move up in the world, I know I love wrestling. I know I love making content, documentaries, stories. I know losing 300 plus pounds gave me a second chance at life, and I'm not going to waste it. My name is Eric. I don't know how we're going to share stories yet. But I do know I am thankful as ever for founding the church I go to, the friends I have, the job I have, the personal responsibility, and the work ethic I now hold myself to on a daily basis to hold myself accountable. There's still so many areas I need to grow in, to batten down the hatches, and to become an even better person. But like Rick Rubin says, Wrestling's the realest thing there is. Sometimes you just gotta get styling and profiling. Sometimes that can land you in a wrestling ring. And sometimes you just gotta get ready to do some business with some people, kid. You gotta represent some pretty delinquent people. So you can hope.